Gotta cut it all off, man. What's
do what
up,
you
bro?
gotta do, man.
We live in the building, y'all. What is good?
Yes, we are.
Good. What is good? Everybody watching on YouTube. Orlando Magic. You really repping Orlando Magic now, huh, man? That's what we doing, yo. That's what we doing, Orlando Magic,
yo,
man.
you
That's
know what? Go Magic, yo.
Okay.
Huh?
I'm saying,
Yo.
what? With the Magic, impress you or something? You see something like that impress you over the summer, or just a draft pick?
He just went for the home team.
With a home team,
Man,
shit.
you know what, Lou Hall? Stop talking about me, man.
I'm just
asking.
All right, the real reason.
Yeah. What's up?
I'm going for the home team, man.
Okay, listen, ain't nothing wrong with that. If I had a home team,
Yeah.
I'm maybe not, because if I live in Charlotte, I still would have root for the Hornets. Shit, yeah. I still root for the Hornets. I've been Brooklyn Nets since day one, yo. So that's how.
Hold on, wait a minute. Like Brooklyn Nets since day one of
since their day one, since Brooklyn Nets
of their
day
inception.
One.
Okay.
Yes, Brooklyn Nets day one. That's what we said.
Okay, because I was about to say,
Brooklyn Nets since day one.
That should be sounding crazy. Come on, it just okay.
I was fucking New Jersey and shit. I was fucking rooting for the damn New Jersey Nets, man. So
you was?
Yeah, I've been a Nets fan since 2010.
Oh, that's when Jay-Z opened the Barclays.
Well, no, they opened the Barclays in 2012, I think. 2012, they opened the Barclays. But the reason why I was a Nets fan in 2010, going into that summer, the Nets had the worst record in the league. 2012, I think. 2012. Muted.
What the fuck's going on over here?
Mute.
They had the worst record in the league, right? Which means that number one pick, which was John Wall, and they had the most cap space, and they was talking about getting LeBron James. So I was like, oh shit. I was like, yo, and they was better than the Knicks. They had the worst record, but I remember they beat the Knicks like 3 times that year. I was still a Knicks fan. I was like, you know what? I was like, man, fuck. I was like, the Nets are terrible. They won 9 games. They beat the Knicks like 3 times. 3 of those 9 wins were against the Knicks. I said, you know what, man? These young dudes is doing their thing. I was like, fuck it. And the stadium is open in a couple years right down the block. I was like, enough is enough of the bullshit. I'm a Nets fan. Fuck it, man. Fuck it. And then things didn't really work out. They got the 3rd pick. They didn't get LeBron, but they ended up getting Darren Williams at the trade deadline. And then Kevin Garnett, Paul Pierce, and Joe Johnson, and so yeah. So I was with the Nets from the beginning, man. When they was shit, they won 9 games. I was Nets fans, so they won 9 games, man. So this shit is good, man. This shit is what's up, man. Oh man.
Yo, I can't be a Nets fan. I went to the Barclays when Jay-Z opened it in 2012.
Yeah.
And we was in the seats. When I got to my row, I felt like, yo, why something feel different? I looked down at the court. Yo, I didn't look out. I looked down.
Yeah, that shit is crazy.
And I looked and I said, yo, the seat in front of me, like this is where my foot was. The seat in front of me was like right here.
Okay.
And I looked down. I was like, yo, if I trip right here.
Oh, forget about it, yo. That shit is scary as hell, yo.
Yo, I'm falling on the fucking hardwood, yo.
That shit is scary. Yo, you in the Barclays when you going up to the top, that shit is scary. I was like, whoa.
Who designed this shit right here, man?
I don't know. That shit is scary, yo. That shit is definitely scary, man.
Nah, man, I'm not liking that shit right there, man. I feel like
I don't like that shit.
I don't like that shit, man. I don't
like that shit.
I'm about to drop a dime on these motherfuckers.
I don't like that shit.
I don't like that shit, man. Yo, I didn't like that shit for real, y'all. So what the fuck is this?
I don't blame you. I don't blame you, man.
MSG is by far superior to most stadiums I've ever been in.
I don't know about all that. I don't know about all that. Now we getting carried away and shit, but I hear you.
What? MSG by far.
When the last time you ever been to MSG? They've remodeled the whole place since you fucking been there. You ain't been there since when? They remodeled the MSG in like 2014. I haven't even been there since they remodeled MSG.
You know what? That's true. I don't think I've been in MSG since
Yeah.
Iverson dropped 51.
Shit, that must have been fucking the 90s, yo. Iverson dropped 51.
And little Nate dropped 48 or something like that.
Okay.
But Iverson put on a show. He dropped 51. Son.
Iverson was a problem, man. Iverson was a problem, yo.
So yeah,
was.
I haven't been to the Garden since AI dropped 51 at the Garden against Little Nate.
Okay.
So this is what 2011, 2010. I want to say
about 10 years now. Okay,
10 years now. Yeah,
that's what's up.
To be honest, TBH. FYI.
Oh man! All right, y'all. 9:40, man. Ready to get this shit started, yo.
Let's kick this off, man.
Man, let me get my notes. Man.
Get your notes, man.
Get my notes, man. I don't know what y'all be up to sometimes, yo.
You got your.
You are now listening to Belligerent State of Mind.
Checking the levels again, everyone checking in. It's me, Big Lou Hall Day with the evidence. We're heard on the road to J.O. and the residents. We be having fun, also drop lessons in politics, the stock market and black excellence.
Damn, this shit is belligerent.
Hey, yo, what is good, y'all? You are tuned into Belligerent State of Mind, brought to you by the BPL. That's the Beats, Pods, and Life Network, beatspodsandlife.com. One of your hosts, my name is Dame, a.k.a. D-A-M-E. Got my man Lou Hall in the building. What's going on, my brother?
Man, what's going on? It's your boy Lou Hall, a.k.a. Smooth Operator, a.k.a. Dial Your Number, a.k.a. I'll holla.
No doubt. Last but not least, I got my brother in the building, Big Recess. What's good, my man?
Everything is all good, D. Enjoying the weather, enjoying vacay, enjoying my whole day and all that. You know what I
mean? Nice. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. We're going to definitely get into that, man. Definitely get into the vacay, my brother.
No doubt.
Yeah, man. Big shout out to everybody checking us out, man. We are on YouTube, live on YouTube. We live on Facebook. Check our social media for the links, man. It's at Beats Pods of Life on Instagram. Follow all our personal Instagram pages, man. You're going to see the links to the YouTube page. Sign up for the YouTube page, man. Subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you can see when we go live. And yeah, man. Y'all can see our beautiful mugs and shit, man, as well as hear us, But podcast is still found all the same places, Apple Podcasts, Castbox, Spotify, all of that good shit. Audible.com, all of that good shit, man. Don't forget the Audible, man. Listen to your audio books and then go listen to Belligerent State of Mind right after, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man. But we in the building, though, man. Appreciate everybody for checking us out. My brothers, man, what's good with y'all, man? How y'all week been? What's popping, yo?
Man, my week has been great.
Yeah.
Just enjoying life, like I say every single week, man. Enjoying life, being positive, man. Surrounding myself around positive people. Nobody negative, because when you deal with the negative, then your whole mind frame tends to go into a negative zone. So, just relaxing, man. Enjoying time with my son. Getting on him when he don't do what he's supposed to do. That's the way of life, man. But
go
yeah,
easy,
man.
Go easy on him, man. He a little kid, man. Go easy, man.
I'm a little easier these days, I still let him know what's up. But
because you wasn't the best kid, man. You was not the best kid, yo.
Nah. I know that for a fact. Nah. Not the best adult either, obviously.
Whoa. I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Oh, man.
Hey, man, it's all about adulting, man. We, nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. And I think that's what we need to teach the world, that nobody's perfect. You're gonna make mistakes, you're gonna trip up. Lord knows I've made so many mistakes in my life, but I'm starting to really learn from them. So
that's what's up.
I do believe mistakes is part of the journey, though.
Of course, 100%.
Oh, yeah.
100%, man.
That's what makes you stronger.
Well, not just mistakes, but rectifying those mistakes, or making good on those mistakes. Yeah, not doing the same mistakes over and over and over and over and over again.
Yeah,
that's a problem, yo. That's a fucking problem and shit.
Man, why are you talking about me like that for?
Hey, 10 times, fella. Yeah, man, but it's all good though, man.
Shout out to www.incriminateyourself.com.
Baby. I thought you clean, man. No doubt.
I am clean, 100%.
Got you.
Go get a job. Holla at dude.
Oh man. For me the week was cool. Took a little trip. Me and the wife took a little trip out of town. Came on back and shit, man. Yeah.
Where did you go, D?
Yeah, we ain't. It's all good, man. Well, anyway, we had. I tell you off the air, shit, man.
You the new secret agent, man.
I tell you,
secret agent.
But it's all good. Now we took a trip down to Atlanta and shit. For a couple of days. Came on back and shit though, man. But happy to be back, man. You know what I'm saying? And ready to do what we do, man. But definitely appreciate everybody for checking us out. You know what I'm saying? That's my man Recess is Recess Pro. Here you go. He back, man. He good.
He took a little trip himself.
Man. Dr. Freeze and his motherfucker, man. But that's it for me though, Recess, man. Everything else was cool, man. Like I said, we get some work done on the house right now. So we got the workers out here. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them. They doing a hell of a job, man. They out there. Because I know how it is working outside, man. They out there. It's hot as hell down here, man. And they on the roof and shit. They out there. They doing their fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to them. And that's just about it, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
What's up with you, birthday boy? What is
good looks, man? Good looks, Lou Hall. You know what it was last week at the strike of midnight. You know what I'm saying? Your boy turned the Magnum Fofo, So it was what it was. Enjoyed it, baby. Enjoyed it. We ourselves took a little trip. You know what I'm saying? Over to the north of the Gulf of Mexico.
Nice.
Shout out to the beautiful town over there by Panama City. Guys. When the water is aqua blue. And,
yes.
You see the fishes and the dolphins and the sea turtles swimming around you. Like, what the fuck is this? This is some next shit, yo. This is some next shit. It was beautiful. I can't lie one bit. Shout out to the one and only Benny Blue doing it all, 100%. Doing what she do. Got us a nice little suite for the weekend and
nice.
Had me eating on the docks and stuff and restaurants overlooking the water. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, baby, yo.
Sitting on the dock of the bay.
Seafood so fresh. Like you could just taste, you taste the difference. You know the difference between the freshness and that, that stuff. 100%. Yeah, that's what it was. 100%. You got that right, D. Absolutely. It was definitely the best time. We had a beautiful eating out, walking around. The town is beautiful. The suite was gorgeous. Spent a few days. It was lovely. I couldn't ask for anything better for my birthday. It was beautiful.
That's beautiful, man. It looked like you had a good time, man. We saw the pictures, man. Y'all had a hell of a time, man.
You heard about you saw, right?
Man, oh man. That's what life is all about, man. Just enjoying this shit. Your life is so fucking short, man. So short, yo.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And especially with all this crazy shit going on now with this fucking pandemic shit, man. Like you could be taking out any fucking time. I'm saying that shit is tomorrow is not promised for any of us, man.
Nah,
so you gotta enjoy life, yo. You know what I'm saying? Definitely gotta enjoy it, man. So shout out to everybody that's doing the right thing, man. We're definitely give a big shout out to everybody that's doing the right thing. Whatever the right thing is to you, whatever, if it feel like it's the right thing, shout out to you, man. You know what I'm saying? People decide, the people that got their vaccinations, you know what I'm saying? Definitely shout out to them. The people that chose not to, but still practicing, social distancing and the mask and all that, shout out to them.
Shout out,
you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Yeah, man. Yeah. The
And
rest
shout
of
out
y'all,
to everybody,
get us
even
together,
if you
man.
don't feel like you're doing the right thing, but you're trying to make your way to doing the right thing. Shout out to y'all too.
Yeah. As long as you're trying to make your way to do the right thing, man. But there's some careless people out there, man. There's really some careless people when it's not good, man. Because maybe you think you're just affecting yourself, but you affecting other people as well, affecting other people's lives and their livelihoods. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is crazy, man. But anyway, that's a whole nother tangent, man. But shout out to everybody. Like I said, I'll tell you what for another day, man. But anyway, man, we appreciate everybody for checking us out. Get ready to get this show popping, man. Yo, we start off every single show with this segment called Enough Respect Due. We give props and pay homage to somebody while they're still here, man. Gotta give them their props, yo. So this week is on me. And I definitely want to give some props to this guy, man. He's one of the most unsung actors in fucking Hollywood, man. And whenever his name is brought up, like, oh yeah, this the man, yo. But we don't be thinking about him because he not out there like that. And then when he popped back up, it's like, oh shit, that's my man, yo. Yo, gotta give a big shout out to this brother. Love this dude in every single role he's ever been in. My man Lorenz Tate, yo. It's the dude, yo. Love this dude, man. Love this dude, yo. He was born in Chicago. Moved to California when he was 4 years old. He has two brothers. He has two brothers. Both of them are actors. One is mostly he does like a lot of behind the scenes stuff. His brother Lorenz, but his brother Lamar is an actor. We've seen him in many things. We've seen him in Don't Be a Menace to Society. But he played he played what's his show with his father who was like younger than him and shit, yo. Yeah. That's my man. And he was in Barbershop, with Anthony Anderson and shit, robbing the ATM, man. So he that dude. I didn't know they was brothers till like 5 years ago. I had no idea they was brothers and shit. I had no clue, yo. So shout out to that dude too, man.
They look just alike, D.
Yeah, I just had no idea they was brothers, man.
But you know what? I didn't realize that until this past year.
Oh wow! Oh, even more recent than me and shit, man.
Recent on what's the name of that show? All American.
Okay.
Yeah. He was on All American.
Yeah, that's the shit, man. But like I said, so it was him and his three brothers. They was out there in California. They actually end up convincing their parents to let them into a drama club in the city cultural center. So their parents let them into the the drama club. They didn't take it 100% serious until their classmate, Mr. Malcolm Jamal Warner, was one of their classmates, and he got the role on the Cosby Show. Then they was like, we need to get up on this shit. Wow. So they all came up together. So after Malcolm Jamal Warner got his shit, that was it. It was on from there, man. So Lorenz Tate actually made his TV debut in 1985, man. He was on he was born in 74, so he'd have been 11 years old. He's on an episode of the new Twilight Zone. He was in a lot of shit in the 80s, man. A lot of like one of my favorite shows. He was in 21 Jump Street. He had a role on there. The Wonder Years. He was on the Wonder Years. He landed a role on the Women of Brewster Place, which is a TV show they made after the movie. And he was on Family Matters as well and shit. So he definitely did his thing.
Wow.
Man. Yeah, man. But everybody knows the biggest break in his career, the biggest role in his career, 1993. He played that America's Worst Nightmare. motherfucking old dog on Menace to Society, man.
Yep.
What's America's Nightmare? Young, black,
and don't
give a fuck. Yo, man, his role was fucking amazing. I didn't see all that other shit. So this is the first time I seen him was on Menace to Society. First time I ever seen him and shit. Amazing. Very believable. Very believable, man. That's old dog, man. He did his thing. Yo, man, he killed that role. I don't think anybody else could have played that role except for Lorenz Tate, man. Nobody else, yo.
Not even Tupac.
Not even Tupac. Tupac's gonna be Sharif and shit, but not even Tupac though, man. Like I said, dope movie. He did his thing, and then a year later, man, he played a completely different role, and he did an excellent job, man, as Drew in the Inkwell. Remember the Inkwell?
Oh, I forgot about that.
Inkwell.
Okay.
Yep. Completely different character. He's more like the square, the nerd and shit, trying to, going away to Martha's Vineyard for the summer and trying to hook up with Jada Pinkett. And oh man, dope. I love the Inkwell. Such a good movie, man. Then he was on this TV show. I don't know if you ever watched this shit. I love this fucking TV show. It was only on for one season. South Central, the TV show.
Oh yeah. That was on was it Fox?
Might have been.
I think it was, yes.
Yeah.
Fox. Yeah, I think it was Fox. Yeah.
Fox.
Yep. He was the older brother. Also, Tina Lifford was on there from Queen Sugar. Fucking Aunt Vaz.
Yep. Yeah.
Queen Sugar. Yeah. Yep.
That's where I remember her from now. Wow.
Yeah. She was mad young though. She was mad young, man. But she
working in that grocery shop, right?
Yeah.
Grocery store, right? Yep. Okay.
Yep. So Lorenz Tate did his thing on that show and shit. He did his shit. Same year, 1994, man. Another amazing role Lorenz Tate pulled out of his ass. Like I said, so Menace to Society, he's just thug, this crazy thug. Inkwell, he's this nerd. And then we got 1994 Dead Presidents, man. He played Anthony, man. Woo! Fucking war veteran and shit coming home. Man, crazy, man. And then he turned into bank robbers. Oh, man, another excellent role, man. This dude, like I said, Lorenz Tate is, he's such a diverse list of. And then 3 years later, so now this dude is going to this other shit where now he's a complete sex symbol in Love Jones in 1997, man.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, the girls was loving him on Love Jones and shit, man. He did his thing, man. Yeah. Love Jones is a great fucking movie.
Yes.
1998, he did another dope ass role. We played Frankie Lyman in Why Do Fools Fall in Love?
Fall in Love. Oh, man.
Oh, man.
Classic.
He killing it, man. He killing it. He was in a couple of other movies in the mid 2000s. It's kind of, I don't know. I guess he was doing a lot of behind the scenes shit, but this is kind of where he kind of faded away a little bit. So we didn't really see him as prominent. He was in Biker Boys in 2003. Yep. He played in Ray. He played in Ray, the movie Ray. He played Quincy Jones in the movie Ray in 2004. And then 2 years later, he popped up in Waist Deep with Tyrese.
Yeah.
Yep. Popped up in Waist Deep. Yep. 2006, he was in two shows. I guess they were more than pilots because they actually had a couple episodes, but they just got canceled. It's a show called Waterfront and a show called Love Monkey. So I didn't even hear about.
I ain't never heard of that one.
Me neither. 2007, man, he landed a recurring role on the show Rescue Me with Dennis Leary.
I still never watched that before, but I heard about it.
Yeah. So Lorenz Tate was on there for about 4 years, man. 07 to 01. I mean, 07 to 2011. He did his thing, man. And then again, like after that, he kind of, like I said, we might see him popping up here and there, maybe on like videos and like social media popping up. But then 2017, man, one of these shows that everybody's loving it. Talk about that fucking power, yo.
Yes. I thought you was about to sing the song.
I don't know. I never watched it. I've never watched Power before, man. I never watched it.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I never seen it, man. But I know he did his thing on there. I mean, Lorenz Tate always do his thing and shit, man.
Oh, yeah.
So he was on Power as a Councilman Tate, and he's also on Power 2, Ghost, right? I'm saying Power Book 2, Ghost.
Power Book 2.
Power Book 2, Ghost. Yeah, he's on that shit, doing his thing, man. So, like I said, I haven't really seen it, but I just the review. I know Lorenz Tate. I know he's killing it. I know he's killing it, man. I know he's doing this fucking thing. Like I said, great career, man. And then now, which I just found out doing the research for this, looking him up, he has a podcast, a scripted podcast series called Bronzeville. It's called Bronzeville. So it's one of them, like when they doing the voices and they acting out the whole shit. It's him, Lawrence Fishburne, Tika Sumpter, his brother Lamar, Affion Crockett, mad people, yo. And that shit has been going on since 2017 as well. And I think you get it weekly. It's like it's called Bronzeville, Bronzeville, Bronzeville.
Okay.
So yeah, man. So like I said, the dude, he's one of these actors, man, where we don't see him, so we're not really thinking about him that much, man. Until we see him, it's like, oh yo, fucking Lorenz
Right.
Tate, yo.
That's right.
But like I said, the dude had an amazing career, and he's still young, man. He's still young and shit. So he's still, I think this dude, I don't feel like he's had his best role yet. I feel like the best is yet to come. I honestly feel the best is yet to come for Lorenz Tate, man, because he is such an amazing actor, yo. And he's so diverse. He can do it all. He can do, as you see now, he's a politician. He could be a thug. He can be a cop. He could be whatever, man. He could be an action star. He can do a whole lot of shit. A ladies' man. So that's my shout out to my man Lorenz Tate, man. Definitely doing this thing, yo. You know
Enough respect, dude.
Yes,
man.
good pick, man. Good,
Great pick, D.
Yes,
great pick. I gotta tell you, man. Love Jones is tough, man. I don't know.
Yes.
I don't care what you heard. I don't care what you heard or what you think. Love Jones is tough, yo.
Facts.
And I gotta tell you, man, that Dead Presidents, like you said, oh my gosh. That shit is like, come on, man. It's one of those films, of course, where they take him from when he was a teenager in high school all the way through to an adult. You know, and not many films get an opportunity for an actor to do that. And he was able to play himself straight through with Chris Tucker. You know, and of course, man, Old Dog and Menace to Society. Come on. This is, like you said, man, enough respect due to Lorenz Tate. That's a great pick, D.
Yeah, man. Definitely a good pick, man. All the movies that you were just naming, man, just nothing but classic movies.
Classic.
I mean,
all of them.
Yes, every single one of them. And that's crazy to have one actor be in all these different movies and they turn instant classic. Honestly.
Yep.
I mean,
and all the roles are so different, so fucking different, man.
Never the same. You don't see him in these roles as like a straight up crackhead or murderous person, you know, murdering everybody. Now on Power, you know, he was a little grimy.
Okay,
but
I haven't seen it. I'm gonna watch it one day.
All I'm gonna say is, I mean, it's like all politicians. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
so it's,
right.
Yeah. Same thing.
Okay.
He plays it too well, though.
Yes, he does.
He's a great actor.
Great actor.
Yes,
man.
he does. But yeah, man, definitely a good pick, man. Real good pick.
Yeah, man.
Definitely.
I mean, Lorenz Tate. All right, that's what's up, man. All right, my brother Recess, man.
What's good, D?
What is good, man? I heard we had a little something popping off in fucking New York City this past weekend and shit, man.
Of course, you know, I wouldn't say New York City, man.
Okay,
you know,
okay.
That's Jersey.
Tri-state area?
Tri-state area. You know, we still do that argument all the time, man. But, you know, yes, of course, you know, the annual Hot 97 Summerjam popped off in New Jersey this past weekend, August 22nd. You know, it was I'm not gonna lie to you, man. You know, we had a tropical storm pass through there. Everybody had their ponchos on, but that doesn't stop the show.
Of course not.
You know, you had Saweetie up in there. You had DJ Megan, and you had the heavy hitters. You had Polo G, Moneybagg Yo, Meek Mill, Migos. The recently canceled The Baby was out there asking the fans if you want me to turn up. If y'all want me to turn up, let me hear some noise.
How was that? Did you hear some noise and shit? Was they fucking with him?
Yeah. They was fucking with him. You know what I'm saying? They was fucking with him.
Okay.
Hold on. In which way? Hold on. Meaning, was they with him? They was rocking with him, or was they like messing with him, like like the booze and the?
Nah, they was fucking with him. They was fucking.
Okay.
Good. That's what's
you know
up.
what I'm saying? And to close out the show, you had A Boogie with the hoodie. You know what I'm saying? And he brought out Pop Smoke's moms out on stage. During the show, the highlights of the show, of course, for us was that DMX tribute. He brought out the locks. You know, they set it off with, with that "We Gonna Make It," and then they Jada said, "Yo, let's make something happen." And of course, a blast from the past of 3 weeks ago, that funeral that he performed 3 weeks ago. He did that Who Shot Ya freestyle.
Did the crowd go wild?
Absolutely.
That's
Everybody know who was neighbors. Put it like that. Everybody know who's neighbors. You know what I mean? So after that, the Benjamins dropped and Little Kim came out.
Okay.
So yeah. Like I said, Meek Mill, he had a great show out there. The Migos put on a great show when they rocked that straightening. Everybody is performing. Everybody loved the straightening right now. Migos, coming up right now, making their state, putting their stake in the sand right now, crossing the line, saying, they're trying to basically do what they do and state their claim as, one of the greatest hip hop groups ever. And they're definitely doing their thing right now, proving that. And yeah, it was a great show. I love watching it. I love watching a few of the sets with some special guests. Your boy Buster came out, did the Annie Up remix, brought out MOP to do the original.
Okay.
Your boy Fat Joe came out, did a few of his hits, along with the beautiful Remy Ma came out to assist.
Did he do the joint with the Prince sample?
No, I don't believe so.
Yeah.
All right. And besides that, it was a wonderful show, and a lot of crowd participation. You can hear the crowd was still into it, even though they had a tropical storm coming through and everybody had their ponchos on. It was still all good, baby. It was still all good.
That's what's up.
Real quick, just I knew that reference kind of went over y'all head with the Prince sample. I just had to mention, man. Last week Fat Joe did come out with EP or album.
Okay. I didn't even know that. Okay.
With DJ Drama, and I meant to tell y'all, and I totally forgot. I was like enveloped in it. It was actually really dope. Cool and Dre produced it. And they had a lot of different samples. One of them happened to be Prince, Diamonds and Pearls. Now, it's getting so much traction. Everybody's getting traction with it. He even had the Babyface joint where the Cool and You. He had the sampled that. And tell me why about 5 days later. 5 days later, it mysteriously vanishes from all the DSPs.
Hold on, now you mean the whole EP or you mean just that song?
No, the whole EP mysteriously vanished. Now, when I tell you it gained a lot of traction, everybody posting about it like, yo, this is a surprise. And, Fat Joe really didn't do a whole lot of talking about it. And nobody knew until Friday. Because, he was even with the Versus thing. And when he was giving his synopsis of it, you would have thought he would have talked about it. But no. And it mysteriously disappeared. I went to go play it, getting ready to pick Carson up from practice. I'm like, the fuck? Like, where's it at? So then I see posts and I see news. So I think it was probably for that Prince sample. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, he said, I don't know. Did he clear any of them shits? You talking about he just now? Was it considered a mixtape? Is that what they calling it? Or
I mean, see, that's the thing. That was. When you look at where the albums are, like you have albums and you have EPs separated. When you look at the DSPs, that was under albums, and that was hosted by DJ Drama.
See, hosted by DJ Drama made me think it's a mixtape, but when you I don't know. All this shit is so different now, man. Because I guess mixtapes, I guess they the way they can get away with it because they not selling it. That's how they claim they can get away with it. But if it's a streaming, don't they get money for the streams and shit?
I believe so. Yes, sir.
So Fat Joe should know better than that. If he put that shit out without clearing them samples, he should know better than that, man. Fat Joe been in the industry since the 80s and shit. He should know better than that, yo.
This is true.
That's crazy. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure it exists somewhere. Pretty sure it's on YouTube.
Oh, it is. Let's not indict a nigga hotline right now, because I still want to listen to it.
Yeah, man. All right, that's what's up. What's going on, Sess?
Last night I was tuned in. Mm-hmm. I ain't been tuned in to the ratchetness since 2013, D. I'm talking about the Love and Hip Hop franchise. Since 2013 when you had Jim Jones, Yandy, Mendices, and you had Peter Guns and Rich Dollars, Cardi B, I believe, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's been a long time since I was in tune into Love and Hip Hop. Mm-hmm. And man, oh man, I had to go back because a character was introduced on Monday. Your boy Nori was introduced on Love and Hip Hop. Man, I'm still in shock of why he's on
right.
But hey, if it's Nori, I am tuned in. I don't know how much controversy they could put on it because Nori, he doesn't have much shame. You know what I'm saying? It's not like you could shame him or something and make it look bad. But everybody knows he ain't got no license. You know what I'm saying? So when his wife said you ain't got a license, you know what I'm saying? I mean, that's he said, Joe, he went to the DMV. Yeah, because his wife want to get her business together.
Okay.
And continue with that. And if that's the truth, the kids are gonna be home. He's got to step up. But he can't help out. And she said at one point, you can't even help out. You don't even got a driver's license. You can't even take the kids to school or nothing. And he tells the story of how he was in the DMV. A couple of people was taking pictures. He felt uncomfortable, so he walked out. He got his nephew got some shine. Sonny D got some shine. Yep. I saw Mr. Leo there get some shine. When they was filming Love and Hip Hop, the episode with Swiss Beats and Timberland was being filmed of Drink Champs, which I saw. And I'm not gonna lie to you one bit. Yes, I have been disconnected from the Love and Hip Hop franchise until now.
Wow. So it's
until now.
You back in all the way and shit? You good for the whole season? Yeah?
All right. I'm gonna be honest. After Nori's part, I kind of you know what I mean? So probably not all the way in, but
it's Nori. And who else is on there?
Trina, Trick Daddy. You got another rapper who's, I guess, obviously famous, another female rapper that's making it now. Sukihana, something like that. Who else is on there? I know last season, I don't know if you know who Briscoe is. Briscoe, he down in Miami rapper, Dade County rapper. Ace Hood is on there.
Ace Hood is on there.
Yeah,
he's got a good storyline. I peeped his.
Oh yeah,
he's got a good storyline.
Real good storyline.
Yeah,
very inspiring, honestly. As far as like everything that he's going through, what he's trying to do now, how he's just trying to maintain balance in life. Period. He has a really good story. Really good story.
Another female Cuban artist, La Negra. She was on there previously, I recall, not only from passing. But yeah, I do recall she's back on there. Looks very different.
Amara Negra.
Yes, there you go right there. Yeah, she lost a little weight and she looks different to me. I guess she was the one with the big afro, right?
Yeah.
Right, and she changed that up too. Looks like she found the
straightening,
the straight comb. Yeah, she got that straight. So Yes, D, but I will be tuning in, D. For now, I'll give you updates.
Get the updates, the Love and Hip Hop updates and shit. Yeah,
yeah. You know, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm only watching because of Nori. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm only watching because of Nori.
That's a shock, yo. I would have never figured that out. I would have never figured that out.
Speaking of Nori, did you hear the latest with Nori? So evidently on the Drink Champs, they was talking about, I can't remember exactly what they were talking about, but Shyheim got mentioned. And Shyheim, they were talking about the Killer Bees. And Nori, him and his drinking, you know, when you get drunk, you start spewing off at the mouth. So when they mentioned them, he says, "Oh, you mean the flunkies?" So they were talking about Sons of Man, Shyheim, all the Killer Bees. So Shyheim took offense to that and put up a video and just was like, "Yo, you know, I ain't no flunky. You must have forgot who the fuck I was. I'm Shyheim. I'm not a flunky. I was actually doing this." And what he said, matter of fact, he said, my first album sold more than your first single. And I was like, wow.
So that's a new beef coming and shit?
Yeah, I mean, knowing Nori in the place that he's in now, he'll probably be like, you know what? Come on to the show. I want to apologize. Exactly. I want to give you your flowers. I apologize.
Well, I'm surprised Shyheim ain't been on that shit yet. Has Shyheim been on Drink Champs?
No.
Not that I can. No, not ever since he got out. He's only been doing like the small interviews, like the small mainstream or middle mainstream outlets.
He was incarcerated this whole time, Luhor?
Oh yeah. He got out maybe last year or the year before.
Really? I did not know this. Okay.
But I thought he got out and then went back in, right?
Oh yeah, he got out first, then he went back in, and then now he's out. Hopefully for good.
No doubt.
Yeah.
I mean, Shyheim been popping though. Shyheim was popping, and the Sons of Man was dope. Killer Bees was dope. All those groups was dope, man. Those groups was dope. So I don't know. I guess we give your boy a pass. You just said he was drinking and shit. I guess I give him a pass, yo. I don't know. I don't think anybody was no flunkies and shit, man. All them groups was popping. Them groups was popping, yo.
They kept the 90s rocking.
I don't know. I don't know. That's kind of weird, man. Did he say that intentionally? He's trying to.
I don't know.
I think he was joking. He was laughing. Like when he did it, like if you watch the video, he said it and he was laughing. And yeah, he was just laughing.
It's kind of weird.
I wonder what episode that was. I don't remember. Which one he said that in?
I cannot remember.
I do remember Shyheim, the rugged child. You know, nowadays you gotta walk the streets and watch your back because brothers with the gas don't be knowing how to act. You know, I mean, On and On was a classic single. You know what I mean?
On and on.
Yeah, man. He was one of the originals. I mean, besides, he was one of those young artists that. You know, that were legit. There was not no 100%. no crisscross thing going on here. This is 100% legitimate. You know, alongside Chi Ali. You know, there was a group. I wouldn't say a group. There was a very small group, and I would say just those two. Maybe
we had the youngsters. The youngsters was dope.
The
too.
youngsters.
Oh yeah, the youngsters.
I was thinking about with whose props and of course, man. How you like me now? I get busier. Of course, man. I remember that. I remember
Legal was dope and shit.
Illegal, yes. I was about to say
good groups back then.
That was legit. That was legitimate. You know what I mean?
Bow Wow.
Absolutely. Okay. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? There you go, D. Always throwing a monkey wrench.
But you know, with that, and evidently, with the whole thing, Nori has said something. He has come back and said something. So Nori says, he tries to smooth it over. He says, I got mad respect for all the Wu affiliates, including you, which is why I even mention your name. I know it came off foul by that word being used, but y'all most definitely are not flunkies. Much respect and hope to have y'all at the Drink Champs table.
Absolutely.
Did I not say that was good?
Absolutely.
You called it,
Yeah.
That's the
Yo,
only way
who
to
was
do it, man.
wasn't he another Wu affiliate? Can I get some? Boom, boom, boom. It's the sound of the Warriors drum on the warpath.
Yeah.
Because I never. Who's that again? Was it
King Just?
Not King Son. King Just.
King Just.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Yeah.
Man, listen, the Grave Diggers was another affiliate.
My apologies. That was not Nori. That was DJ FN. DJ EFN.
Oh, you serious? Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm looking at it now because they said Nori has yet to respond to the backlash. Yes.
You mean DJ EFN apologized?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Nori said that. EFN did not say that. EFN
That's
did
what
not
it says. Yes. In the comments, Drink Champs co-host DJ EFN tried to smooth things over.
Yeah, he tried to smooth it over. Yeah, I'm
saying that. Yeah,
but Nori said it though. Nori originally said it. The flunkies thing. Nori said.
Oh no, he said it, but no, I'm saying Nori hasn't apologized or said anything. Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, I don't. Man, I gotta look back where that was. I wonder where what episode that
come
was.
out yet. Maybe it didn't. Well, maybe it just came out. Maybe I've been the last 2 episodes or so before this shit started.
The last one was Dame Grease.
I think because I heard a little bit of thing about it. Maybe that might have been the Dame Grease episode. I don't know why he would have been talking about that.
Excellent episode, by the way.
Okay.
Dame Grease is funny because he said he was like, they try to leave me out of a lot of things, a lot of stories.
Yo, a lot of producers get left out of shit, man.
Yeah,
he's one.
man.
My man Bink Dog get left out of shit, yo. He always getting left out of shit. Like he didn't make the blueprint with fucking Kanye and Just Blaze, yo.
For real, right?
They be shitting on my man Bink, man. Oh man, it's all good though. It's all good. But yo, real quick, man, I want to talk about this. I just watched this trailer for this upcoming show. Shit looks crazy, man. This shit looks dope, man. We talked about this dude 50 Cent earlier with his Power series. He got his whole fucking shit going on. He's doing his thing, man. He's definitely getting it popping, man. So he got this show coming up about the BMF and shit, right? About the whole BMF crew. So yeah, man, that should look good, man. That shit look good.
That look real good.
Okay. Now,
you might have checked that shit out, yo. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
I
think I've actually like everything 50 has touched so far.
Okay.
Even for the show, I don't remember the name of it, but it was on ABC. They got canceled, but
is it don't do this to me, Lou Hall. We was watching it all the time, man.
You get the Lou Hall video?
Yeah, for life. That's it.
Yeah.
That was definitely a good show. ABC canceled it, but I mean, I'm sure it'll get packed up somewhere.
Great show, by the way.
Show. Real good show.
Okay. My Dukes was loving that show.
Yes.
Yeah, because you know the right at the cusp of finding a loophole or finding a misjustice that he's about to come out, and boom, they get him right back in there. They show a lot about the politics, crooked politicians, a lot of things that's just not right, and you could feel is just not right with the justice system. Was definitely put on blast on this show. Loved it by far. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Check that out.
Yeah.
And yo, with that BMF, I believe I told y'all. Well, no, y'all saw it. I saw it a day later than y'all, but they got my man Eminem on there as the infamous white boy Rick.
White boy Rick. And it just so happens now, Reese, I gotta ask you, Reese, because you was pumping this white boy Rick shit a lot the other day. Now, did you talk about this white boy Rick shit before you saw it, before you knew about the show, or after you knew about the show?
Coincidence? sometimes is not coincidence.
Coincidence, yeah.
Too much of a coincidence, D.
Really?
I'm watching. I
Facts.
was finishing up Cocaine Cowboys, the new one.
Yeah.
And the very next shit that came on was White Boy.
Okay.
And I remember the movie White Boy, Rick, but I never saw it. But I saw White Boy, and I saw the gentleman. You know, I want to call him a gentleman because he's a free man, but he's a hitman responsible for over 30 murders.
Ooh, okay.
Right? And it opened up with a clip of Beverly Hills Cop when Axel Foley, played by Eddie Murphy, goes into his lieutenant's office, played by Mr. Gill. Right? What was his name? It's Gil Hill?
Something like that.
Yeah. And the actor Gil Hill is a real life cop.
Okay.
Real life politician. Come to find out that he was also a real life gangster.
Wow.
So the hitman is being interviewed saying that Gil Hill, that actor on Beverly Hills Cop, didn't want to be seen a lot after he got on the movies, but he was telling everybody, he's telling them, yo, we got to kill this white boy. Now, this is just a preview, and I'm looking at that. No. Okay. So I clicked play. I sat back and I watched it. This is a few weeks ago, fellas. And yes, sure enough, I put it on the chat. I let y'all know that this shit was crazy.
You was giving us a whole play-by-play and shit, putting clips up and everything.
If it's that crazy, D, right? And it was.
Word.
If it was, and it's that crazy, I'm putting a play-by-play because it's something that maybe I have to influence y'all a little bit more, push y'all more to watch it. But it was crazy, D. They basically showed the whole infrastructure of the Detroit political system as being corrupt. From the politician's office down to the chief of police, down to the officers on the beat that were all on the take.
Wow.
Probably one of the most corrupt filled police departments since New York City and Al Pacino Serpico. Is that bad? So, and sure enough, they were talking about the different gangs that were controlling Detroit at the time. And they addressed the legend, once again, the legend of White Boy Rick, whose father was an informant for the FBI, selling illegal weapons on the street. And at the little age of 14 years old, was recruited by the FBI themselves. Right? And they tell the story how, the White Boy Rick's father, when he was brought him as a 14-year-old to sit down to have just lunch with the FBI, giving him regular information. And, the 14-year-old knew a lot. And the FBI was like, oh, this little kid knows a lot. And they straight up recruited him. That's crazy. And the legend grows. The legend grows. You had a lot of big wigs, a lot of major kingpins who were locked up at the time, and this is the 80s, that are out now. So they're telling their stories now after doing 10, 12, 15 years in prison. Even the hitman, he did 17.
Damn.
Mind you, you could kill all these people, but they wasn't just killing the people and keeping their mouth shut. They all had deals. They all had plea bargains and deals arranged with the DA in return of information to not get 20, 25 years. They were coming back and they were getting those 12 years, those 8 joints. You know what I mean? In the hitman's case, 17. So they talked about the legend of White Boy Rick and, and what it was. And it was that the FBI supplied this kid with a lot of money to flaunt and do what he wanted to do. And he continued to, and they let him sell drugs. They let him, they would drive with him at night through the community, and he would just point out everybody that they needed to do bus on. And the FBI, that's how they took control or got their bus and fulfilled their quota. Later on in the story,
It shows how after the FBI was done with him, white boy Rick hit the streets and went to sell drugs, literally. And and they talked about the stories and they basically when they did lock up white boy Rick, they tried to put the Kingpin label on him, which is crazy because all the Kingpins back then was like, it was not even nowhere near Kingpin. This kid wasn't pushing a quarter of the weight we was pushing, but he had a reputation, right? And he was around the right people. The FBI, when they caught him, right, they tried to throw the book at him. And that's what they did. And they railroaded the white boy, which is crazy because you don't really hear that stuff much about the Anglo-Saxons doing it to themselves.
Facts.
But they did. And you know how usually they gave him 75 years or whatever for a non-violent offense, a violent drug offense, which is unheard of. And then after doing a certain amount of years, every 5 years, you're supposed to get a parole board hearing. He never got one. And then when he did get one, they had officers. They had officers that were on the documentary saying that, yes, we were brought just to tell stories that had nothing to do with his parole, just to influence the board to keep him in jail.
Crazy shit, yo.
For real.
They doing this to the white guy and shit, yo.
So this also goes into him being behind bars for almost 20 something years, and in 2008, while in jail, he gets indicted for a car theft ring in jail. So he's the leader of exactly. So they basically convinced him to plead out to this. Now, usually, and everybody that has anything dealings with the law system knows that when you're doing a long stretch and you're behind bars plus 15 years, anything else, any sentence that you're convicted of, they run concurrent, meaning that same sentence while you're serving the other sentence could be ran along the same time. You don't have to get out for whatever you were doing and then do the sentence for the lesser charge. That doesn't happen. They let it run concurrent. Not in white boy Rick's case. He got out of jail and then in 2008 sent them to Florida to carry out the sentence for the auto theft ring. He was released last year. And just last month, he filed $100 million lawsuit against the FBI.
Wow. That's
As he should.
That's crazy.
As he should. You know what I mean?
And then they made the fucking documentary and shit. So they made a documentary after he got out, I take it.
You know what? He was still in jail when this documentary was being made.
Got it.
Wow.
Got it.
Isn't that crazy? That white boy documentary on the streaming service, it rhymes with Set Trips. They they made it, and it still says that he's in 2008. As of now, he's serving his sentence in Florida. But as you read up on it, he was released last year, and last month in July filed that lawsuit against the FBI. Unbelievable story. Unbelievable story.
Shit, man.
And yes,
you was putting us on to that shit, man. I was like, white boy. I don't know much about him and shit. I ain't know much about dude.
And the coincidence is, D, to give our audience a coincidence, I'm telling y'all about this.
Right.
And literally a day later, 50 Cent posts on his IG that Slim Shady, Marshall Mathers, Eminem will be playing White Boy Rick in the BMF series. Yeah, that was crazy.
And I think it starts next month.
Okay.
Ooh.
It should look dope though, man. Look definitely dope. I'm gonna definitely check it out, man. Definitely. Yeah. It's on what, Stars?
Yep, Stars.
Okay. Stars coming up, man. I watched. They got this show on there called Hills now. I just checked the first episode out today about wrestling and shit called Hills with Stephen Amell. It's pretty cool.
Okay.
Is it a doc or an actual show? Where they
a TV show, like a TV show about wrestlers, about like
Hills.
two brothers. Well, the one brother is, like I said, I only saw the first episode, but it's about like this family that runs like the small wrestling company, and in a small town, and that's basically all the town has is the wrestling federation. You know what I'm saying? And then they're supposed to have a lot of stars. They're supposed to have a lot of guest appearances from a lot of famous, like Cody Rhodes supposed to be on there, CM Punk supposed to be on there. A lot of big wrestlers supposed to have cameos throughout the season and shit. So. All right. Stars doing their thing, man.
Nice.
I ain't mad at them.
Absolutely, man. Green light game.
Do they shit. Yo, Ruho, man, real quick, my brother, man. You talked about this young lady a couple of months ago, a couple of episodes back, man. We brought up this whole shit going on, with this young lady. She got suspended right before the Olympics for the marijuana, and which made her miss out on the Olympics, man. And yeah, she back in the news, man. What's going on, man?
So, man, if y'all don't know, we're talking about Shikari Richardson. Definitely shout to that queen, man. So she ends up running a 100 meters race the other day, and she came in 9th place, dead last, right? So what was funny to me was it was so many people that was like shouting her out, supporting her, during everything with the whole scandal with the Olympics and the weed smoking, they were supporting her, right? So she runs this race and she becomes dead last. But then as soon as that happened, when I tell you, it was just like a complete 180. Everybody went and turned on it, talking trash, talking about how she's just trash, and she should have smoked more weed because she probably would have won, and saying stupid stuff, man. But if y'all didn't know who got first, it was another African-American runner, woman, who ends up winning the race. And honestly, I feel like she pretty much, I guess, gave it to her so she can get shine too. That was my thought process, which, is dope. If that's true, that's dope in my eyes. The fact that you're sacrificing your fame that you have now to put somebody else, on the top.
Now hold on. You insinuating that she might have threw the race?
She could have. I'm saying it kind of seemed like it. Just so she can be on top. And to me, that's dope. Where you sacrifice your own personal wants and dreams and hopes, so that way somebody else can be on the come up with you. That's my thought on that. That's might be a conspiracy theory, but that's how I feel.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. I can't believe that people. Well, no, I can't believe it. We said it several times.
On, man.
people
do, man.
Yeah.
They build you up, and then they love to fucking break you back down, man. They love it. People love it, man.
And you would think that our people. I'm speaking directly to our people. You would think that our people would actually praise her, praise anybody, pretty much, not tear them down. Because if we're trying to move ahead in society, we have to be together. We have to be a collective, cohesive, So in order to move forward, why would you tear somebody down? Why would you not just build them up? So that way, I feel like if you build one up, you build they build somebody up, then they build somebody up, then they build somebody up. I think we would have less problems than what we have today. If we would all be cohesive together. But unfortunately, our generation is not seeing that. I don't think that our kids' generation is seeing that. Now, maybe our kids' kids can see that.
Put it on them. The kids.
Maybe. I mean, but this type of shit has been happening since slavery. With slave drivers. and the house Negro and the field Negro. The field Negro mad because the house Negro is a lighter color and he's in the house. He's working for massa when all y'all are doing the same thing. Y'all working for massa. You know, one is in the field, one is in the house. Like, come on, man.
Like you said, people love the fucking build up and breakdown, man. And with this young lady, like I said, I know she came in dead last place, which is weird. I mean, it's weird. Yeah. I know something is going on. I don't know what necessarily it is. I don't know if she took these women lightly or I don't know. It's just weird. Maybe she didn't train properly. Maybe she's like, oh, I got this. Like, I'm good. I don't know. It's definitely weird how she came in. I could like third or fourth, like last, like in like dead last though. It definitely could be. Yeah. I mean, she went through a lot. She went through a lot in the last couple of months. And then the thing that I hate, which they do in every sport, especially right after somebody loses, they put a camera and a microphone in your fucking face.
Yes.
Directly after you fucking lost or whatever. Whether you fight and just got knocked the fuck out, if you were an NBA player and you just fucking lost the championship. So how does it feel to lose? Like, man, get the fuck out of my face, man. You know what I'm saying? Right. And then she gave her, she had a little impassioned speech that she gave after the race. And, then people try to get her for that. And I loved it. I was like, because she basically was like, yo, like, this ain't it for me. Like, y'all think it's it? Y'all counting me out? Because I know. And then we could just be like, oh, she's just being whatever. Shit. I'm pretty fucking sure. I know, not even pretty sure. I know for 1,000% fact that her whole social media is full of people every single day since that shit just shitting on her. I know for a fact.
Absolutely.
And she's a young girl. So I know, I know she's on her shit all the time. I know for a fact. She probably get hundreds of messages a day, maybe thousands a day hating on her. Like, oh, you black bitch and blah, 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 and you suck and you try. I know it. So she's probably like, and then she loses. So she's like, yo, like, fuck, yo. But I'm rooting for her, man. I'm rooting for her to, to do her thing, because she is dope. I didn't even really hear about her, honestly, until all this shit went down. And then seeing like the highlights, I was like, oh, she is dope. Like she's a young lady, man. She's young. So I hope
23.
23, yeah. I hope she get it together, whatever she got going on. If she got some mental shit, take some time off. You know what I'm saying? Practice or whatever the hell you need to do. Just get right and just get back on there and bust their ass, man. Fuck that,
And I think it's time now for athletes to start coming out and, just be like, yo, listen, shit's fucked up. Like, honestly, because you look at the media, like you said, as soon as something negative happens, like losing or whatnot, the camera runs. They actually run to them first before they win to the winners.
Exactly.
And it's like, and that's why
they know, because they know how they're gonna respond to shit.
And that's why you look at Naomi Osaka. She was like, yo, I'm really fucked up right now because this, y'all are asking me these questions all the time. I don't like people. I don't like being around cameras, but yet they are forcing them just because they pay a salary to these athletes. Oh, I'm paying you, so you got to go and speak in front of the press so that way you can give us, the league, good press. No, fuck that. No, fuck that. Get your mind right first. Get 100%. Yourself self-care first. Fuck the media, fuck the money. None of that is important when you are not where you want to be mentally.
That's why I give a big shout out to people like Kevin Durant. Be speaking in my Kevin Durant, don't give a fuck. Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, Kobe started doing it a little bit later on in his career. What's my man in the NFL? My man's played for Seattle and shit. He don't give a fuck.
Oh, you talking about man, what's my man's name?
Not Richard Sherman. What's my man's name?
I know
he's a player, dude.
He was actually just in a commercial. And it was a chips commercial.
Yeah. Chips commercial and shit, man. Oh man, come on, man. One of y'all gotta know his dude. Come on,
Recess gotta know
my man,
yo. Right, man, since I stopped watching the NFL.
Somebody look that shit up. Since I watched the NFL, what?
Nah. I can't say since I stopped watching the NFL, man. What's your boy, man? I don't. It's not Richard Sherman.
No.
Yeah, man. But anyway, my dude, man. Fucking Lou Hall figure that shit out, man. My dude, him, just all these people, man. They be speaking their mind. They don't let the media. They're like, yo, even Allen Iverson was, my man, DeMarcus Cousins don't give a fuck. Allen Iverson didn't give a fuck, yo. You know what I'm saying? Because these people are not your friends, man. Media is not your friends, yo. Not your friends at all. And they want that controversy, man. They want that shit. They trying to get headline. They trying to get clicks. Now we're trying to get clicks, so they can have the headline. The headline would be Shikari Richardson not spazzes out. They ain't gonna put that, but Shikari Richardson goes on a rant after loss. Shikari Richardson dead last. Curse rant or whatever the hell it is. They be saying them headlines, man. Shit is crazy, yo.
Marshawn Lynch.
Yeah, I knew he was gonna get in this shit. There you go. He don't give a fuck. And who's my man that said both teams play hard? Who was that? DeMarcus Cousins, right? Both teams play hard. Both teams play hard. You remember that shit? That interview?
I think that was DeMarcus Cousins.
Both teams play hard. That's all he said. That shit was hilarious, yo.
Honestly, Charles Barkley don't give a fuck.
Barkley, he been like that, yeah.
Shaq don't give a fuck.
They don't play their fucking games, man. They ain't playing these video games and shit, man. We ain't got time for your bullshit, man. Yo, shout out to all of them athletes, man. Big shout out to them, yo.
Absolutely.
What's up, Reese? You and Shikari, man. How you feel about her, man?
Yo, man, that shit sounded crazy.
That shit sounded crazy, yo.
It sounded crazy, D.
You imagine though, they put his microphone right in her fucking mouth right after she
why they
lost,
do that?
Yeah.
Why they do that?
Like
you
she
know
literally
you can't do that to me. You know how it sounds?
She ran literally right from the fucking finish line.
She's still catching her breath.
Yeah.
She was still.
Excuse me, how does it feel to come dead last?
Fuck them niggas. I don't give a fuck. Yo, I was like, what the fuck? Yo, why they do that to her, yo? You know, and she young. Yeah, it is what it is, man.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, she was sounding real, I don't care.
I don't give a fuck.
You know what I'm saying? She was sounding real, you raw.
She basically said, yo, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna bust y'all ass when I get back. Yeah.
Yo, and I say this all the time. Fellas, we got to start doing a better job of protecting our queens, man. Because this shit is out of hand. I've never seen so much hate, so much bad talking, so much disrespect that I've seen to, women, and it's playing out in the media, as you can see. Yeah. I mean, I've never seen so much in my life.
Crazy,
we got to do a better job of protecting our queens, man, because it's ridiculous out here, for real. And one of our queens, like we just talking about, Shikari Richardson. Man,
yep. Crazy, man. Definitely ridiculous, man. Yo, speaking of ridiculous, man, what's up with your boy Soulja Boy, man? What's up with Soulja Boy, man?
What's going with him, though?
What's going with Soulja Boy? Yo, man,
he's the first rapper to do everything. So
man, this dude is crazy, man. So Soulja Boy makes this post the other day about he got to deal with Atari and shit. You know what I'm saying? Well, first of all, he made it sound like he got to deal with Atari. He
owned Atari.
No. Well, we started out saying they signed me to it. He said they signed me to a deal with Atari. That's how we started out saying it. They signed me to a deal. And then later on, in a YouTube video, later on, he says, I'm about to revamp the company. We're going to take Atari to the next level. I am now the owner of Atari. Like, what? And then Atari immediately was like, no. They put a fucking tweet out saying, yeah, we have a CEO and shit. His name is Wade Rosen. We have a CEO already.
And that in turn makes Soulja Boy go on his IG and make a rant talking about, man, fuck Atari, man. Fuck y'all.
This dude is wild. So I heard he had he released a console, some Soulja Boy console or something. He released beginning of the summertime.
Yeah.
It was the handheld one.
Some shit.
Right? Because he already had one since a couple of years ago at the Breakfast Club interview. that was famous when he said Drake.
Yep, that's when he said that.
but then they made him fucking Nintendo and Sony made him take that shit down. They said he stole their designs and shit. So Nintendo and Sony got at him and they made him fucking he had to remove it from the market, yo. Come on. What's going on with Soulja Boy, man? You can't just take your designs and make your own shit, yo. Come on, man. I be wondering about this dude. What was that shit? That clip that came over the weekend where he was about to fucking jump on somebody in the crowd at the show, and then his man had to hold him back. Yeah, some clip. His man had to his man said something in his ear, and then he stopped. He's about to jump into the crowd. I was like, this is a little irrational, man. What's going on with your boy, man?
I mean, it's
going on with him?
Notoriously said. He samples and dabs a little into that nose candy. You know, I don't know if that's true or not, but it's been said.
Okay.
Nah, man, that's all allegedly. Yo, come on.
Well, everything is alleged.
Yeah,
everything is alleged. He said, he I think he covered his tracks a little bit and shit, yeah. But allegedly, that's how he get down. Allegedly, and shit, right?
From his ex.
He already cleared those rumors up. He said it was aspirin that she crushed up and she put on the thing. Come on, man.
Oh my god.
So we got to do a better job of protecting our young kings out here too, man.
I'm still gonna take your line and spin it back at you.
Come on, man.
Now you saying that he's on the nose candy, man.
Oh man, what is?
Come on, Lou. We got to do better than that.
So so Daryl Strawberry wasn't?
What you got for that one, man? Come on, Recess.
When I go low, you take it to the floor.
that whole Mets roster, but that Mets championship team on the trophy. But yeah, man. I don't know. He does act very irrational on a lot of things, and he just looks. Maybe he's mentally fucked up. Maybe mentally he, has some issues, and maybe he needs to seek some help for it.
Self-medication is sometimes not the way to do it, man. Like, you got to understand there's a line to draw. You see that Lou Hall all the time. He's always smoking, man. Come on, now. That's not a good clutch anymore. It's not a good, a clutch. A crutch. It's not a crutch, man. Those drugs are not. This is not what's good right now, man. I mean, we have a lot of history and a lot of medical science could tell you that these are not the answers. These are not the answers.
Draw the line, not snort the line.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah, that's a new slogan. New slogan,
man.
Draw the line. Draw the line. Don't snort the line.
I think you won't recess up with that one and shit, man. He got to take it down, yeah. He getting excited. He get a little too excited, man.
I'm gonna get a shirt made.
Yo, man, real quick, man. Recess. Speaking of, people that's, I ain't gonna make fun of this guy. Man. What's going on with your man Kanye, man?
Man, we gotta protect. We gotta protect our kings, man.
What's going on?
And their addresses, apparently.
What's wrong with them, man? We can't be doing this. We can't be. You know what? I forgot who said it. I think it was Jada. He said, if you punch me in my gut,
right,
don't say I can't punch you in your face.
What I'm saying?
So to put into context, Drizzy Drake, he said something in a rap, getting at Kanye, probably saying something about his age. I heard, his age in there and, said a few things. And then Kanye, of course, takes it to heart and then posts Drake's personal address on the internet. And then takes it down, but he posted his address. You can't do stuff like that, man. What kind of rules are we playing by? Like I told you, sometimes you just gotta watch out, man, because like it be true. It be true. Like you just don't know what's gonna happen. And
you gotta, I mean, it's not just Drake too. I mean, you know, a lot of people was involved in that whole deal, man. So he ain't gotta just worry about Drake. Like certain things, you definitely gotta draw the line. Yo, that's kind of crazy though, man.
It's crazy.
You can't be doing that, man.
You posting somebody's address on the internet, like this is how they got at Pop Smoke.
Yeah,
you know, 100%. This is how they got. You know, when this is a clear. It has been an example of someone in the limelight that's gotten killed because of things like this.
And these people are listen, I'm gonna call them what they are. Some of these people out here are fucking crazy than a motherfucker. These stalkers and all of this shit. These people are legit like crazy.
Serious mental issues.
Serious, right? Like they be running up at people's. Yo, this is a story like about 2 years ago. These two wrestlers, these two women, Dana Brooke and Mandy Rose, right? They lived together in I forgot what that, maybe in Florida, yo. This fucking crazy psycho motherfucker. He was tweeting one of them, Sonya Deville, who's in, by the way, she's in the LGBT community and shit too. So I don't know what this dude was on his mind. He was tweeting her like, "Oh, I'm gonna marry you. We're gonna be together. We're gonna be together, or whatever." So they in the house chilling. They sleeping. I think it was like 2:00 in the morning. Then Sonya Deville hears a noise. It's like, what the fuck is that noise? And then they have surveillance. They have surveillance cameras in their house, so you see the video. So you see, I think that she woke the other chick up, and then you see them running out the house. They say like somebody's in here, and they ran. You see them in the camera run out the house, run through the back door, and they out the house. 2 seconds later, you see this fucking dude walking past the camera. This motherfucker came into their house. The same dude that was tweeting at her, and then the cops got him and arrested him. He had zip ties. He had a taser and something else in a fucking duffel bag, yo. And he was like, "Oh, I wasn't gonna hurt her. I just wanted her to know that I love her." And like they're like, "Yo, this dude could have killed him, yo." Like these people are fucking crazy. This is like 2 years ago. These people are crazy, yo. People are crazy. They're fucking crazy, man. So that shit by Kanye, that shit was not cool at all, man. Totally crossed the line, yo. And like Shikari said, you had the examples right there too of like a recent thing that just happened with somebody having an address posted and shit, man. I don't know, man.
I don't care what kind of beef you got with somebody. That ain't the move right there. That you don't put nobody's address out there. I mean, you look at so many different stories about how celebrities are attacked. They come into they ransack their home. I mean, you look at Jay-Z and Beyonce's home. They just recently got I think it was set on fire, if I'm not mistaken.
I didn't hear that shit. Damn.
Yeah. I mean, you got so many different celebrities with these crazy folks come up and stalk them. And
hold on, this is recent. That the house. This is very recent.
Yeah, very recent. Okay. I'm trying to think exactly what it was, but they were away, and they got some sort of notoriety.
Blue Hole, man. I'm sorry. This is not even a joke. Somebody literally said that's the reason why Jay-Z didn't drop something right after King's Disease 2.
Damn.
It wasn't even a joke. For y'all that don't know, every time Nas drop an album, Jay-Z somehow, some way drops something. You know what I mean? So even when King's Disease 2 came out, you know, they was thinking, yo, where's Jay-Z come with? And yo, somebody posted something, he's putting out a fire right now.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, yeah. So that's why I was like putting out a fire. I was like, oh, now it makes sense. I really didn't know. I didn't look into it either.
Crazy. We gotta do better, man. We gotta do better, man. And what's the deal with Kanye on the reels? Like, what's going on with this fucking album? Because now I'm seeing this nigga having another fucking listening party in Chicago football stadium, and he's building his childhood house in the middle of the football field or some shit like that.
Yeah.
But why is he having another fucking listening? I'm confused. What the fuck is going on? Is it 3
the
albums?
album, yeah. Well, how many times has it been pushed back now? Because I heard it was supposed to come out
this
Sunday. I think it said the 23rd.
What is it? The second. Well, they already had 2 listening fucking.
Friday
events.
the 13th was the one before that.
Yeah,
it was supposed to come on Friday the 13th, and 2 days after King's disease, and that would have made that the 5th or the 6th.
Okay.
So this is like the 3rd time they're pushing it back. Like, come on.
But not only that, third time
Come
they
on,
having a
Jay.
listening part. Is it not the same songs? Am I bugging out? Is it not the same fucking songs?
they are,
No.
but it's different variations.
Yeah, I heard it's not the same songs, Luho. I heard
really?
everybody saying, people are saying that that were there for the second listening party, that a lot of that stuff was not on the first. There was a lot of changes. So he probably
so
revamped
then
them
gonna be
again.
another fucking album again, a whole nother shit.
We don't know, D. We don't know.
Bless his heart. Bless his heart, man. Hope he get. I don't know. Shout out to Kanye.
I hope it works out.
I definitely hope it works out, man. I hope it works out for him, yo.
I would love to come on a Tuesday, re-record, and his album dropped that weekend before, and we're in here like our minds are blown. That's I would love this. I would love to be like, yo, that's the old Kanye.
But Luho, is it that fucking hard for Kanye to make fucking 10 dope songs? Is it hard?
No,
it's not hard.
It's not hard. When you're Kanye, you are a lyrical and artist, a lyrical and music genius. How?
It's not difficult.
It's
Same
not.
thing, I'm going back to this RZA shit. I talk about this shit all the fucking time. I said, is it that hard to make a fucking dope Wu-Tang album? Is it the hard?
No.
This is the easiest thing in the fucking world.
It's an ego thing.
And that's it. That's it. 10 dope beats. That's it. Done. Give it to them. I want y'all 2 on this one. Y'all 2 on this one. This the posse joint. Solo song. That's it. Done. Easy. They can make a Wu-Tang album in 2 fucking weeks. Done.
It's
Classic.
an ego and perfectionist mindset. It's the ego because they want to top anything that's ever been done before. And then the perfectionist.
That's probably part of it too. They probably want to fucking one up each other as well. I wouldn't be surprised.
Drake and
well, I'm talking about the Wu-Tang and shit, but
everybody got the detox curse. I would love for detox. Dr. Dre needs to drop that detox already. We've been waiting already. What, 8 years now?
For that, it's way late for that. That's done. That's
speaking
done.
of which,
he can't live up to that.
Speaking of which,
that's done, yo.
They're saying he's coming out with another album. He's working on it, and it was somebody. I don't know if it was Pete Rock or it was somebody to that stature. They was like, this album is going to be phenomenal. Anything that you've ever heard in your life. Wow. They was hyping it up like that.
That's some heavy. Nah. That's too much high praise, yo. He need to slow that down, yo. He need to temper that down a little bit. Temper that down. Slow your roll. Just say this shit is really good, yo. Like, this is really good. You ain't gotta go all out like that.
I mean, Compton was good. Compton was really good.
It was really good.
Compton was good. It wasn't the best shit I ever heard in my life, though. Compton was dope, though. Compton was dope.
I played it the other day.
Yeah,
it was dope. It was dope.
It was dope. It was dope. It was definitely dope. It was definitely dope.
Oh yeah.
Dope, man. So, all right, man. Yo, one more thing before we wrap this up, man. Speaking of dope, man, this dope ass trailer just dropped for this fucking movie.
We get to it. Yes,
this fucking movie. I just watched that shit today. I was like, motherfucker, man. Talk about that motherfucking Spider-Man No Way Home.
Yes, it finally dropped, man. Can you believe the characters they're bringing back?
Crazy,
they're bringing back my man Jamie Foxx. Shout out to Jamie Foxx.
Shout out to Jamie
as
Foxx,
Electro. And it's so funny. You know, people were so mad about his role in the Amazing Spider-Man and this and that. But guess what? He turns around and they say, we want you back. Now he's back. And they said this Electro is going to be nothing like the blue face that you saw in the Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Nice.
They bringing back the Green Goblin, William Dafoe. They bringing back Dr. Octavius.
Yep. Fucking Alfred Molina. Alfred Molina's
Alfred
Dr.
Molina.
Octopus. Yeah, man.
And then I believe, like in the trailer, they didn't show it, but I believe they're gonna get to adding back the Lizard Man.
Okay, yep.
Yeah.
I heard about that. I heard it might even bang at the fucking Sandman. I heard it might be remaking the fucking Sandman and shit.
Yep.
Damn, from the Apollo.
Nah.
R.I.P.
to him, man.
Not the
R.I.P. So they bringing everybody back for Spider-Man No Way Home.
Guys, man. Then we got, man, you see fucking my man, one of my favorite Marvel characters, Doctor Strange. He in the whole movie. Doctor Strange is in the whole fucking movie, yo. The whole shit, man. I love Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange is ill, man.
Wow.
He's in the whole shit.
Yes.
And then like, watch, they got all these Easter egg videos and shit, and then they like linking everything. They say I might have all of these recent shows that we just watched. We watched the Scarlet Witch. That's not Scarlet Witch show. WandaVision, low key, with the time shit, and it's all everything might play into each other and shit, and man, crazy. And then now we see they're going into that multiverse. You see from the trailer they're going into the multiverse.
Yes.
So, and then remember the original rumors was Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield from the previous Spider-Man movies. They might be in the shit, reprising their roles as the old Spider-Mans. Just crazy, man. And then this is gonna lead into the fucking Doctor Strange 2 movie as well. Multiverse of Madness. God damn.
And then not to mention, what's my man name? J.K.
Oh, J.K. Jameson?
Yeah. He's coming back.
Fucking
Jonah Jameson.
Yeah, J. Jonah Jameson. Yeah.
Shout out to my man. Yeah, shout out my man. I just watched him again in Oz.
Yeah. Oh, man. That's terrible, man.
But this shit is lining up, man. Lining up. It's gonna be dope.
I said the trailer to a couple of people, man. One of my friends, she was just like amazed. She was like, "Whoa!" I was like,
3 minutes long trailer.
Yes.
Too. And for me, I don't watch trailers, so that's gonna be the last trailer I'm probably gonna watch for the movie. I'm not gonna watch any more trailers and shit.
Yeah, I'm not either because I don't want to be. I want to be surprised.
Right. And then they were saying this might be the last Spider-Man movie as far as having any like Marvel Studios affiliation. I heard might be the last one.
See, there's some rumors to that because I believe that they actually signed a deal to include Spider-Man and other different movies or whatever. Okay. Then on top of that, I believe that Disney wants to, well, like I said, this is all rumors, all pure spec, but they want to try to buy out Sony out of the whole Spider-Man franchise. So buying out Venom,
for years,
Morbius.
I think they've been trying that. I don't think that's gonna work. Sony ain't giving that shit up, man.
Nah, not right now.
Let's say they straight up buy Sony. Should that be the only way they can straight up buy Sony and shit?
That's how you pull a Michael Jackson.
Just buy the whole fucking company. Like, oh, you don't want to sell me fucking Spider-Man?
Okay.
Shit, man. Fuck yeah.
You. And
looking forward to that though, man.
And real quick, we got another Marvel movie coming out next weekend, which my brother, we might have to check that out. Shang-Chi.
I was thinking about the same thing.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
Might have to definitely check that out. I'm down. I'm definitely down. And I saw one of the videos they would say how you saw your man. I don't know his name, but your man that be hanging with Doctor Strange, the Asian dude. Wong was going through the portals. He's going to the portals with his suitcases, going on vacation, and they saying he might be going on vacation to fucking Shang-Chi and shit. Yeah,
because he is going in the movie Shang-Chi. Yeah,
that shit is dope. Yeah, that shit is dope. He might end up in there, man. So Looking forward to it though, man.
And then Eternals coming out November November the 6th. Oh, this is the 9th. I think 6th, yeah. That's Friday.
You've been watching What If? You been watching that?
I heard it's on now right now.
The first one was amazing.
Yeah. I saw
amazing. The second one, I'm waiting for Carson to watch it.
Okay.
He asked me to. He was like, Dad. I said I'm about to watch it. Dad, can you wait on me? Yes, so he'll be with me this weekend.
That's what's up. Yeah. Probably gonna wait to watch 2 and 3 at the same time and shit. So it's cool. It's cool. They saying this might have some affiliation with the future movies too, man.
They're saying it's all canon.
Yeah. Things is looking up, man. Man.
When has it ever not?
When has it ever? Probably since the original Incredible Hulk and shit.
and Daredevil movie.
In a Daredevil, those don't even count, man.
Elektra.
Those don't even count. Yeah, they don't count at all, man.
Hey, and by the way, man, shout out to Scarlett Johansson, man. Still shout out to her.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
definitely.
Fighting that case. Definitely.
And she got a lot of love, man. She got a lot of love. I saw Elizabeth Olsen gave her some props too. And I wouldn't be surprised if they still end up working with her. I wouldn't be surprised.
She can't beat that case, man. She can't beat.
I mean, it's all business at the end of the day. Yeah. It's all business at the end of the day.
Shouldn't be no love losses.
Yeah, man. I mean, I don't know what her. I mean, we don't really know exactly what her deal was as far as because technically they killed a character. So I don't know what the deal was going. I don't know. I don't know if she was supposed to be coming back or not. Or I don't know what the deal is. No idea.
I mean, technically, they have a way to bring her back without it messing up in game. Same thing with Iron Man.
They can bring anybody back, man. Yeah, they can do whatever they want to do. They already established that they can do whatever they want to do. Oh, shout out to Anthony Mackie, man. He just officially signed on to be the new Captain America, man. Shout out to Anthony Mackie. I think he just
Captain
signed
America 4.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Anthony Mackie. Wow. So that official. Yeah, official. He's gonna be Captain America, man. I don't know how long it's gonna last. Like I said, they might pull the fucking Rodimus Prime on him and shit.
No, come on, man.
They might pull the Rodimus Prime where they kill him and then they bring fucking Optimus Prime back the very next episode and shit. I wouldn't be surprised, man. Well,
it's amazing seeing that man go from
the Dave Chappelle juke joint.
No, I wouldn't even think about that.
That was crazy, but it was there. You met him in person. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. 8 Mile, fucking She Hate Me. She Hate Me and shit.
And now you are part of this multi-trillion-dollar industry.
100%. And he's like right in the thick of it. Right in the thick of it, man. Which, I mean, I'm not really expecting him to be Captain America forever. We know Chris Evans is coming back. We know he's going to come back. Chris Evans is going to be Captain America. But at least he's going to get his shine, for at least a whole movie. He's going to get his shine and shit, man. And we got to come out for him, and we got to come out and represent for him, man. Especially if they have the same storylines, you know what I'm saying, where he was from the TV show, Talking to the Winter Soldier, but he was dealing with those racial overtones and undertones, and he was dealing with that whole thing about how African Americans was treated in history. Does he want to represent this country knowing the history? And that was some good shit, man. That was some good storytelling, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they have to put that into the movie. You know what I'm saying? They have to. That's part of the story.
Absolutely.
Definitely part of the story, man. So, all right, that's what's up, my brothers, man. Ready to wrap this bitch up.
Yes, sir.
Man, appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate everybody for checking us out. Beats Pods and Life Network. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all of our people. Shout out to Belligerent Bunch. Shout out to Linda and B. Janae and Jamelia and Big Lou Hall Sr. and Greg Hallstar and my man Prez, Coco Bella. Shout out to all of y'all, man. Appreciate everybody, man, checking us out. Belligerent State of Mind. We are here every single Tuesday night, 9:30, live on YouTube, live on Facebook, man. Check us out. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the links is in our social media at Beats Pods and Life on Instagram. Check the link there. Subscribe. Hit the notification bell to let you know when we go live. And that's it, man. Check me out personally. That's at Dame Flavor Style on Instagram. I'm out. Peace.
What's good, y'all? It's your boy Lou Hall. As always, you already see at the screen, if you're watching on YouTube, Lou Hall is back. Lou Hall is back. IZBACK. That's going to be on Instagram and as well as with Snapchat. Lou Hall is IZ back BACK. Then you can also hit me by email. That's going to be louhall803@yahoo.com. louhall803@yahoo.com. Holla.
No doubt. And it's your boy Recess. I'll be on that Twitter at Southside Recess, one word. And of course, on your IG, show them our ass at the beach at GETDAFUCOUTAHERE. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. Appreciate y'all for checking us out. We out. Peace.
Peace.
Boom, boom, bang.